What's up? What's up? What's up, honey? It's your girl, Miss G. She is back with another video. Trying to figure out how she can get this flower in here a little better. There she is. Uh-oh. Did it make me go a little blurry now? Or is it just my eyes, honey? But I think she's in pretty good, the flower. So, today is Wine Down Friday. Wine Down Friday. So, naturally, I'm always praying on what should I talk about on a Friday. And it's a story about me. On TikTok, they call it story time. So, it's story time. And so, I want to talk about, okay, so let me just start off with, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell so you can get alert every time I drop a video. You don't want to miss me, and I definitely don't want to miss you. And if you visited me again, I thank God for Jesus for you. I thank you for allowing me in your space. Give me some of your time. Spending time with me. Let me come in, get to know one another just a little better. Thank you. And y'all know those things I like. Thumbs up. Y'all been doing good at my thumbs up, I have to say. As well as leaving me a comment. I can't thank God enough for that. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I thank him all the time anyway, but I thank him for y'all leaving me some nice stuff to read. I have a different glass today. She's a little burgundy with a sweet wine, Moscato. I know I already said that part, but yeah. And my Moscato ain't cold. I normally put some ice in it because I don't keep it in the fridge. But I keep my cab in the fridge. In the cooler, in the wine cooler. You know how that is. Okay, so my blouse is off the shoulder, y'all. But she cute. You know what I'm saying? She cute. And she gray and white. Match my little gray hair in the front. You know how that is. Girl trying to be cute and stuff. So I'm talking about my babies. My sons. My sons. Yes. So what I wanted to talk about is something I think that women could be going through that a lot of us don't even realize. So when I first had my first baby, I was 37. I got pregnant when I was 36. I had Ronson when I was 37. God was just so good to me, honey child. He said he was going to make me a mama, and it was because of Ronson I was a mommy. Thank God for sending him to me. I'm not going to tell no lie. And so then we moved from New Jersey to to North Carolina here. And for 3 years I just had Ronson. And then I got pregnant again. But now, I think I was moving too fast. Now, I don't know for a lot of people, but for me, Ronson was my first, and he was like a love I've never felt before. I've never felt it before. Now, we raised up in the Baptist church up in New Jersey. I knew that Christ loved me. I knew that he loved me. And I knew he sent his son to die for my sins. I knew that. But when I had my son, I'm just being for real. I'm telling you what the Lord loved. I had no idea until then just how much Christ loved us, and me included. Because he did something that I know I could never do. He gave his son for me. So I thank him for that all the time. But that was my epiphany on just how much. Because I know just that instantly when I had Ronson, the love is like, whew, God. It's hard to describe it because it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. You love people, but love is different. When you love a husband versus your children, or you love your sister versus your husband or your children, the love is different. So with him, it was a love I'd never experienced. Never. And so to fast forward, I had Lewis 3 years later. So no, I got pregnant. When I got pregnant with Lewis, it was just, I don't know. I think I was happy. Excuse me. Sorry. I had just ate And then I'm doing my wind down right. I'm sorry. And so when I got pregnant with Lewis, I was kind of excited because I was 40. I was 40 when I got pregnant with Lewis. And because I had wanted more kids, but you just don't know if God's going to give you more kids, because he had already waited till I was 37 to give me my first one. So he gave my second one when I was 40. I remember one Sunday, and I didn't discuss this with none of my sisters or my cousins, or Nikki was living next door to me, and we were good friends at that time. But I was feeling like, oh my God, this baby is gonna go lacking, because I had loved Ronson so much. I just could not imagine loving anybody else as much. I didn't know. So I went to church one Sunday, and this one of my sisters in Christ, she was Italian, and she had two boys, two nice boys, two very well-mannered sons. And at that time, I didn't know I was having a boy either, but it's crazy how God sent me to her, but he did. He sent me to her. And I remember that Sunday I went to her, and because this lady was crazy about her two kids. I mean, she loves her kids. All the women in our church love our kids, don't get me wrong. But he chose for me to ask her the question. So I went to her and I said to her, I can't even remember her name, but I know she was Italian. She was from Italy. And I had said to her, I said, oh my God, I said, I don't want to, feel like a bad mother or a bad person. I said, but I keep struggling, like, what I'm going to do for this baby when this baby come, because, like, I love Ronson. That baby going to go lacking. He gonna be like, what the world? That lady ain't got no connection towards me. I'm telling you, that's how I was feeling. I was feeling like, okay, well, I don't know. And she said to me, which changed the rest of my pregnancy too. She said to me, girl, she said, when that baby come, just like it was with Ronson, the same identical thing gonna happen. But she said, if I'm being honest, it's just gonna be a little bit more special. Because at that moment you realize he done blessed you with two children, two healthy kids. And she had never lied. Now my little old Lewis came here. And God saw fit to, send me Lewis. Oh my God, the love was instantly. I remember going into the hospital because I had a C-section. I went into the hospital, and all up until then I was not nervous or anything, and I knew I was going to be having a C-section because I had one with Ronson. But the unknown is the unknown. When I had it with Ronson, I had no idea, so it was cool, But afterwards, the pain is like for real. But this is how good God is too. Because that day that it was time for me to have Lewis, and it was time for me to go in, and the lady, it was a lady anesthesiologist, Dr. Lewis, she was a female too that delivered Lewis. And I remember saying to her that I was a little nervous, because when I was having Ronson, they gave me an epidural, I think is where they shoot you in the back. And it was supposed to numb me from the waist down, but I can feel when the lady actually cut me with Ronson, and so they had to put this mask on me. It was so melodramatic. Can I tell you, it was almost like something out of a movie. You laying on the table and she cut you, and I said, ooh, you cut me. And she said, you can feel it? I said, yes. And so they took a mask instantly upon my face, and it was so funny because I was going like this, I'm serious. And so I was telling her that what happened. And so she said that she was a minister. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Anyhow, so I didn't have to go to sleep that time. Whatever she gave me numbed me from the waist down like it was supposed to work. And I had Lewis. And instantly I loved it, Lewis. And the reason I think God gave me to talk about it is because one of my clients, she has a pretty little baby. I told you about her little pretty baby. She dressed a little baby like a little doll every day. Her baby's a little over 1. Well, she's pregnant again. And I think God must have had her to ask me. And she said to me, she said that she's feeling some kind of way because she know how much she loved Penelope. She said, and she thinking like, okay, well, is this baby going to go lacking? And I said, girl, I felt the same way. I said, but I can tell you, when that next baby comes, child, it's the same thing like the first. The love is just like instantly. instantly. And so I remember one time, because you know, when you're only used to having one baby, you know, being a parent don't come with a book. And so when I brought Lewis home for the first 2 weeks, now you're all over your baby child. You just, you know, loving up on him because, you know, you like kiss up on him and you want that bond, that connection. You breastfeeding all the time too, you know, so that I remember my Ronson, he looked at me and everything was my baby, this, my baby, that, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. And he said to me, he did, he said, don't forget about me. And I have never made that mistake again. So when you hear me talk about both of them just as equally, because if it wasn't for Ronson, I would never have been a parent. I would never have had that experience of loving something so unconditionally. And the same thing with Lewis. If it wasn't for Lewis, then I wouldn't know how you can double love a child. So they both played an equal role in the love that you have for a child. But I've never forgotten what Ronson told me, because Ronson is my first baby. So I always say that now, because he is my baby. It doesn't matter if he turned 100. He's still going to be Geraldine baby. He's just going to be 100. And Lewis is going to still be my baby. I wouldn't care. You know, they both are going to be my baby. And so I try my best to do equal stuff for both of them. But, you know, Lewis is my baby. He's my baby. And Ronson is my big baby. So I just wanted to get over. Pray for me. I just wanted to get on there and talk about that, because that's what he gave me last night when I was asleep. And I woke up out of my sleep. And he was going over the stuff. And then I took all day to get on here. And, you know, the Spirit was like, okay, well, you need to shoot it before you don't do it. Because it's other people out here could be going through the same thing that I'm going through or went through. Validation was my client. Excuse me for Belgium. My client. Her daughter's so pretty. She has another girl. She had a reveal party. She had a reveal party. She's having another girl. So she's just like me. I had 2 boys. She's having 2 girls. So I'm so happy for her. And God bless every woman out here that's pregnant and get ready to have a baby for the first time or for the second time. It's like, it's hard to explain, but it's a miracle that God see fit to place the baby up inside you and let you give birth to it. I feel like it's a miracle. I know I waited a long time to be a mother, and I thank God for him allowing me to be a mother, because he didn't have to do it, but he did. Thank him, honey child. He gave me that experience to know how to love something so unconditionally, the same way that he loves me. No stipulations on the love. All right, y'all know exactly what time it is. It is time to turn the lights out in here, boo. Deuces. Peace. This girl is